1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. Come on in there, Curtis. 89 MTV. Hey, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. With the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Well, good evening to you, Mike. Good evening to all West on the net this evening. My golly, yeah, that'd be quite a wreck there, Joe. I don't know. I know what happened to you, but what happened to that bike? Did it wreck or what? But anyways, that's terrible. Yeah, no. I guess as we get older, we get off the 2-wheelers and go on to the 3-wheelers. I guess I think they used to call that a trike. But anyway, there you go. Well, you're still here. That's the main thing. Oh gosh. Anyways, what we do? Last night we ended up trying to put the DMR system together, so we finally got that up and running. So that's one good thing. I'm now on DMR system, so there we go. Besides that, Mike, I guess that's it. Not much more going on here. I guess to get the bingo settled down, so that's good. So that, I'll give it back to you. Thanks for calling in, Mike. Thanks for doing the net. That's for sure. I like to get on. It's all, like I said, you can't beat the sound of the audio and stuff. It's great. So that, we'll give it back to you this evening. Have a great one, and all the rest there as well. Hey, Victor Echo 9, I'm Mike Tango Victor with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Mike, back to you. Yeah, Victor 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. Very good, Curtis. Thanks for checking in. Sounding great there, and glad you're a regular checker in our net. So have a great week there, Curtis. Nice to hear you. 7-3. Next is my friend Francis from Wainwright, Alberta. Victor Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa. Come on in there, Francis. 89 MTV.
VE9 MTV, Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FB. Well, good evening, Mike, and good evening, everyone on net this evening. Had to check in a bit early tonight. I've got a meeting to get to, so I do appreciate you letting me check in the early group. Always appreciate it for sure. Things are pretty good. We've got a tiny bit of rain this morning. I didn't go look at the rain gauge because it's probably just a tad above the word trace. Wasn't much, but at least it was something. Other than that, weather's been fine. We're still busy working, getting our new antenna system up. The tower's finally fully in place and everything. Rotor on there and the mast. And hopefully, if all goes well, Friday morning we should get the hex beam on the top and the dipole just below it. And a pair of VHF, UHF antennas on there as well. So we should be good for the next round, and hopefully everything stays in place. Hopefully we won't have too wild of a winter. Won't take up much of your time, Mike. Again, thank you so much for letting me check in early, and greetings sent your way from Bill as well. So we'll definitely say hi for him on your way. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see hopefully again next week here on the Maritime Fusion Net. 731 and all. VE9 MTV from VA6FP.
Yeah, Victor 6 Foxtrot Papa. Very good there, Francis, on the antenna work, and I just noticed there you're 3,349 kilometers away, so you're quite a ways away, and I did, yeah, very good. My daughter's fiance is taking the Canadian Reserve training there out in Wainwright, so you might be going your way there, especially for rifle shooting there. So yeah, very good. And yeah, we got some rain here today too. Showers. We got 1/4 millimeter, if you can believe it, according to my my weather station here. Not very much anyway. It's starting to worry about the well here. Francis, and yeah, say hi to Bill for me too. Nice to meet you guys last year, or the year before. I can't remember. Last year it was, yeah. Anyway, 7-3. Have a great week, Francis. Next is George, Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot. Come on in there, George. VD9 MTV.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody in the net. Thank you for doing the net. Well, it's going to be an eventful couple of days coming up. My cousin's here from Calgary, and some friends from about 50 years ago are visiting. So I guess I'll be doing some seafood restaurant stuff. So have a good week, everybody, and we'll look forward to the net next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot. Very good there, George. That sounds good. I like seafood too. My wife doesn't. She eats some of it, but not a whole lot of it. But yeah, a nice good chowder there this time of year is really good. Thanks for checking in there, George. Have yourself a great week there. 7-3. Next is Frank, Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Come on in there, Frank. VT9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, everybody on that tonight. And yeah, I got a few things I got to try to get done, and I need to concentrate on them. So I figure we better pop in early, say hello, and give you a mark for the book. No real traffic, Mike. Just getting a little bit of rain here in Amherst, which is nice to see. It's just the problem is it keeps stopping. We need it to go more and more and more. Right now it's saying we're getting a millimeter an hour, but I'd be very doubtful. Anyway, Mike, we'll turn it back to you. You have a great night. Everybody have a fantastic night. VE9 Mike Tango Victor, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Very good, Frank. In. Nice to hear you. And just wanted to let you know that I have revamped my Bofang EM1701 code plug. And it's way better organized, and I have all the DMR repeaters in the Maritimes, most of all the other repeaters in the Maritimes, and I have 20 top routes for each repeater already programmed. So if you, I use the OpenGD77 software, so if you have that, I can program your DMR radio that you guys are gonna. If it's not the same radio there, the 1701, I can either send you the code plug or program it for you guys. So it will be already programmed there. So let me know. Anyways, I'm willing to do it, no charge. Thanks for checking in there, Frank. 7-3. We're going to start the roll call of all the provinces. So starting from Prince Edward Island, are there any stations from Prince Edward Island you want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Now's your chance. VE9 MTV listening. Est-ce que les stations de l'île du Passé-Noir permettent de participer au réseau Fusion Maritime? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VN9 MTV à l'écoute. Any stations from PEI? Come on in.
Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Tango, November.
And I have Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Tango, November. Come back with your name and your location and any comments for the net. Go ahead, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, name here is Joe. Juliet Oscar Echo. I'm in New Annan, PEI. Just listening in here and enjoying some of the conversations here. We actually got a lot of rain today. I was out in the woods again. Finally got back into the woods here, and Yeah, it was the first time we got rain, and I figured it was just going to be a light bit of rain because there were dark clouds everywhere. But no, well, it come down. It come down pretty good, and it started. It stayed going for quite a while there, a couple hours at least. So we got a good downpour there for sure, and I got good and drenched out of it. But yeah, you know what? I haven't seen the rain in so long. Or that heavy. It was all good. It was all good. I enjoyed it. And I seen all the work that I have to get caught up on in the woods there. So lots more work to do yet there, but it's all good to keep the place warm through the winter. There you go, and the shop too. So lots of wood needs to be cut. All right, that's it for me there, Mike. VE9 MTV. We'll turn it back to you. This is VY2 JTM.
Yeah, VY2JTN, Joe. Thanks a lot for checking in, Joe. And glad you guys got lots of water. Yeah, we need quite a bit of it for sure. And yeah, we didn't get too much. A couple of showers went by, but that's about it. Not too much. Not heavy showers either. So very good. Glad you guys got some water. Everybody needs some. So have a great week there, Joe. Thanks for checking in. Okay, we're going to go to stations. First call up for station from Nova Scotia. Want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Now, if you chance, go ahead with your call sign in phonetics. Comme la recherche de station de la Nouvelle-Écosse qui aimerait participer aux réseaux fusion maritime, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel, la phonétique, VNF MTV à l'écoute. Any station from Nova Scotia, come on in, VE9 MTV.
Here, Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
JW, you on Julie Whiskey?
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Victor Bravo. Okay, we got 4 stations there. We got Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo, Mike, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey Eric, Victor Echo 1 Echo Papa Delta Edwin, and Victor Echo 1 Delta Victor Bravo Dan. Anybody else from Nova Scotia or anybody that I missed, come on in, VE9 MTV. Nothing heard, Mike. VE1 Zulu Bravo. Come on in, Mike, with your comments for the net. VE9 TV.
Yeah, VE9, MTV, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to all. Yeah, we had rain in Oxford here too. Heavy by times. Total 22 millimeters according to my weather station, and that probably doesn't account for the hail that came down. It turned my deck was white, just like it was snow. Anyway, so glad to see the rain, and hopefully they got a little bit of that down in the valley. It didn't look like if they did, it didn't look like they were getting much there. I looked at the map, the satellite map, so hopefully they did get some. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for checking me in. VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Yeah, VE1 Zulu was very good, Mike. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, that hail, that's something you don't really want, especially when it gets bigger. It makes big bumps on the car and bad on the siding and the windows, and yeah, it makes a lot of damage sometimes, yeah, and the crops also, yeah. Anyway, Mike, thanks for checking in. Nice to hear you on the air there. 7-3. Have a great week. This is Eric, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey. Hope you're doing well there, Eric. Come on in with your comments. VE9 MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everybody else. Well, not doing great. Had a bit of a tumble today. Well, I've always been able to get myself up, but I'm getting weaker and weaker, and this time, wife couldn't get me up. I laid on her. She was out, and I went up to the kitchen to get something, and I thought I could do it by myself, but anyway. like the little kids, you know, they want to do it by themselves. So I'm being a stubborn old man and trying to do it by myself, and I stood up for about 3 or 4 minutes in front of the sink, and I went to sit back down in my wheelchair, and I missed, and went down on the floor and sat on my butt for a while, and I tried everything to pull myself up. I'm so weak in my arms now, I can't do anything. So anyway, the wife was out getting a haircut, and I pawed around. I tried to crawl up on stools and chairs in the wheelchair, and I crawled over and got myself halfway through the doorway into the dining room. And there I stayed. I laid on the floor, so I just pulled over the little dogs. We have 3 little dogs that visit from next door. So we have a bed here for them. So I pulled the dog's bed over, laid it under my head, and I laid on the floor for half an hour till the wife got home. I couldn't reach the phone. Of course, didn't have my cell phone in my pocket. It was laying on the table. So when she got home, I said, I don't think you're going to get me up. So I said, we put off calling 911. We finally did. 2 nice young ladies come here and got me up and asked me a whole bunch of questions and said, you want to go to the hospital? I said, no. I said, I didn't hit my head. I didn't break anything. No, I said, that's a waste of resources. So just thankful to get me up. And anyway, they stayed for a little bit, made sure everything was all right, got me in my chair, and away they went. So bit of an exciting afternoon, but anyway, it is what it is. And this disease seems to be taking a pretty bad hold on me, more than I was expecting. But anyway, it is what it is. We just have to tolerate it until it ends. Hopefully it'll end in the new year, but time will tell. Other than that, just listening along with interest and enjoying the net. P1 JW.
Yeah, JW, very good, Eric. That was quite an adventure. Yeah, it's funny and it's not funny at the same time. Yeah. Oh my God. It just goes to show how fragile we are sometimes. Eh? We're not all tough as we think. But yeah, good. Glad that you didn't get hurt, and so you're still around to fight again. Thanks for checking in there, Eric, and much appreciated. And have a great week there. 7-3. Next is Edwin, Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta. Come on in, Edwin, VE9 MTV.
This is VE9 MTV, VE1 EPD. Well, not much for me for today, I guess. This morning was quiet. This afternoon I went to Bill's funeral in ALG. And over 200 in attendance. That was good. And there was a few good things to say, I guess. And like I said, it's going to be different for me. Every Saturday that he wanted to go to Yarmouth, I'd go by, pick him up, bring him to the Remo. And he seems to have a lot of fun there. So I kept bringing him every Saturday he wanted to go. Anyway, all my prayers go out for him. VE9 MTV, VE1 EPD.
Yeah, VE1 EPD, VE9 MTV. Very good, Edwin. Thanks for all that information there. Yeah, I heard he passed away. Didn't know him at all. I might have heard him on the air. I didn't know the fellow, but it's not anything that's good news for sure. Family keys are always sad news, but I guess it'll be our turn one day for sure. Can't escape it. Yeah, thanks for checking in there, Edwin, and thanks for all you do, and great to hear you. 7-3, have a great week. Next is Dan, Victor Echo 1, Delta Victor Bravo. Come on in there, Dan, with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 DVB, very fine evening. Right, everybody heard George in there earlier over in Newport, evening, folks. Nice relaxing evening up here on the hill outside of Westville, and we're only about 8 degrees here today. Didn't get too warm. A lot of the afternoon here in Beckville County. Nice, easy going evening. Just doing some programming on some radios, sitting in my shack and listening along to the net. Appreciate you calling in, Mike. Appreciate you doing the net. Hope everybody has a great evening. VE9 FTV, VE1 DVB 7-3.
Yeah, VE1 DVB, VE9 MTV. Pretty good, Dan. Westville, is that close to Antigonish? Or is that close to Stellarton? Over.
Westville, 10 minutes outside of Stellarton and New Glasgow area. So I'm about 10 minutes west of Westville, and Westville's about 10 minutes outside of Stellarton.
Okay, yeah, I know around where it is. Hey, thanks for checking in there, Dan. Nice to hear you, and have yourself a great week coming up. 7-3. Hey, bottom of that list, we're going to make a first call up for stations from New Brunswick. Want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor is listening for your call. And also, in French, tous les stations, premier appel pour les stations de la province du Nouveau-Brunswick. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel de phonétique, puis NFM TV à l'écoute. Many stations from New Brunswick, come on in, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo number 9, Hotel Echo Mike, VE9 HEM. Mike in Riverview.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie, Tango.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, VE9 OSK.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Sierra.
CL. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, VE9 BAL.
VE9 MAH, Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha Hotel.
Okay, very good. We got Victor Echo 9 Hotel Echo Mike, Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie, Victor Echo 9 Juliet Charlie Tango, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Kilo, Victor Echo 9 Echo Sierra, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Echo Lima, Victor Echo 9 Papa Alpha Lima, and Victor Echo 9 Mike Alpha Hotel. Did I miss anybody, or anybody else want to check in from New Brunswick? Come on in. Est-ce que d'autres stations de la province du New Brunswick? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. United MTV listening, any station from New Brunswick.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima.
VE1 Oscar Lima, VE1 OL.
And I got two more stations, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Golf Lima, Germain, and Victor 1 Oscar Lima, Aubrey. Top of the list, Victor Echo 9, Hotel Echo Mike, Mike from Riverview, come on in. Nice with the net, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, VE9 MTV with the, what is this today? Wednesday, Fusion Net. Very good evening, sir, and very good evening to all the fine people that was prior to me and then following behind me as well. Really nothing happened today, just, I was sitting down here at the shack, walking around in the basement here, just putting some things away and tidying up the room a little bit because I just made a mess of my desk. And, I happened to look outside earlier and it was raining. It's like, what the heck? And then I look outside again and it's sunny out. So it's like, Mother Nature needs to have a idol or something. It's rain or sun. We need the rain for sure, so just rain for a couple of days would be great. And then before supper we had rain again, so which is fantastic. So it's a little darker than normal out there, but yeah, hopefully we get some good rain tonight, and not get too cold. We're sitting about 8 degrees right here in Riverview right now, so Other than that, Mike, nothing else to report. Thanks for taking my call, and look forward to doing this again next week. VE9 MTV from Victor Echo 9 Hotel Echo Mike 73 for now.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9 Echo Mike, VE9 MTV. Pretty good there, Mike. Yeah, we got about the same weather there, 70 here in our town. Don't know if it's raining, and I'm not seeing outside, but it might be. 83% humidity, so. Well, we only got a quarter of a millimeter so far today, so not very much. Anyway, Mike, nice to see you at the clubhouse yesterday, and have a great week there, 7-3. Next is Gordon, Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. Gordon, I had a really tough time hooking up to the BBS, but I did hook up to you, and you got the message to my box there, my TNT, so. But, yeah, a heck of a time connecting to the BBS on RF. Even with 45 watts, it wasn't working, so. Back to you, Gordon, VE9GC, VE9MTV.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody else on frequency, VE9MTV, VE9GC. Yeah, no, I managed to, the new cable really made a big difference. Now Outpost doesn't lose the connection. It's there all the time. But it's really, really strange. I had to go in and you do the old-fashioned way to collect that message from you. And how the one finally transmitted to you, I'm not really sure, because that would have come from Outpost. But anyway, we'll figure it all out. And still trying to, I've got the my other Pack-Rat modem attached actually to this rig. And it doesn't like to connect. But we'll get it all sorted out. So eventually I'm going to just put up a separate antenna for the packet station, and then I don't have to worry about switching back and forth, things like that. Anyway, it's a challenge, and it's interesting, and keeps me entertained. And since I couldn't do any outdoor work with the rain there this afternoon, it wasn't really conducive to trying to finish up staining up my new shed and getting ready to finish up the roof. Well, I will do that tomorrow. 7-3 Mike, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in. And, oh yeah, I guess I'm in the hot seat next week. VE9 MTV, VE9 and GC.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie, very good there, Gordon. VE9 MTV. Yeah, thanks for checking in, and thanks for stepping up for net controller too. We need more net control. So, can't have enough, actually. But it's a good thing. Thanks for checking in, and have a great week there, Gordon. 7-3. This is Jean-Claude from Trinidad, Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie Tango. Come on in, Jean-Claude. VE9 MTV.
Hey, bonsoir à toi, Monsieur Mike. Salutations à Germain, que j'ai entendu, là, Charlie Golf Lima. And good evening to all on it tonight. Yeah, not much going on. We always go for a walk here in the afternoon or after supper, but it was kind of cool today. Yeah, well, the wind, eh? So when I went biking this morning, it was 5 degrees when I left. The winter boots, and the winter helmet with a toque underneath, the whole kit this morning, just like December, yeah. But that's the way it goes. We can't, we can't do much about that. But still, we had a bit of rain here in Trinidad, almost 3 millimeters, which wasn't too bad. A little bit more than you guys, I guess. So. And October it is, first Friday of the month, and I'll be doing the net on Friday night on the SBR repeater, not replacing. Actually, Gord replaced me last time. I was on the road somewhere, so I'll take it for this Friday for sure. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Monsieur Mike. À la prochaine. Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango, and I'm in Shediac, New Brunswick.
Yeah, VE9 JCT, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good, Drunkwood. Yeah, it's getting cool there, especially in the mornings and after the sun goes down there, and at night after supper there. Just wanted to let you know there that Nelson was in the hospital there. I gave him a call the other day and he didn't answer, but his wife called me back after she went to. He was in the Miramichi hospital. He had some sore ribs and that, but his wife. He thought he had broken a rib or something like that, but his wife said that he's probably because he worked too hard on the countertop there and might have done maybe a rupture or something. But he was supposed to go to Moncton for to go explore with the light there. So I don't know if he's back in Moncton now or didn't hear any news from his wife after that, but. Yeah, he's in the hospital there somewhere, either Miramichi or Moncton there, Rockwood. Thought I'd let you know there. Thanks for checking in. Have a great week there, Rockwood. 7-3. Next is Oscar, VE9 OSK, VE9 MTV.
VNF MTV, VNF OSK. Bonsoir Michel, tout le monde sur le réseau. Nice seeing you this morning, of course, programming like usual radios. Nothing much. Same thing here. We didn't have very much, maybe 5 millimeters of rain. That's all we had, so didn't stop very much. But it was quite cold, of course. I tried to go on with my node. Got kicked out a couple of times, so I figured I was going to go back to the radio, so I'm just on V9 MFR right directly on the radio there. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling me in. See you later on this week. Of course, V9 Oscar Sierra Kilo 7-3.
V9 OSK, V9 MTV. Pretty good, Oscar. I know one thing I started to do is before I go on the Fusion, I go into my Windows update and I pause the updates because sometimes when it updates while you're on there, it'll kick you off. So. Ever since I've been doing that, I'm having no problems. So you can go and pause for a week, but you can go back after the net and resume, and everything goes back to normal. But yeah, it surely helped me out. Anyways, I'm not getting kicked off as often as I was. Thanks for checking in there, Oscar. 7-3. Have a great week there. I'll probably see you Saturday. Okay, next is Patrick, Victor Echo 9 Echo Sierra. Nice to meet you at the flea market there, Patrick. Put a face to the call sign. Go ahead with your comments for the net there, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, thanks for calling me in, and yeah, it was good to do an eyeball with a whole bunch of people I hadn't seen either before or for a long time. And yeah, it was good. I'm glad I showed up. Anyway, no real traffic for the net. Nothing real much to report. I was really sick over the weekend. Son brought something home. Don't know what it was, but I'm mostly over it now and back at work. So yeah. I think that's about it. So 73 and 88 is appropriate, and hopefully everybody has a wonderful evening. Back over to you, VE9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 Echo Sierra.
VE9 Echo Sierra, VE9 MTV. Very good there, Patrick. Nice to hear you, and nice to meet you at the flea market. And thanks for checking in. Have a great week there. 7-3. Next is Charles, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Echo Lima. Come on in there, Charles, with VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V9CL. Good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net tonight. You're having a good net, so not much to report. I think I've done pretty much my antenna work outside that I wanted to do. this year. Last weekend, the grandkids were over, so I got them to paint a long pole, a metal pole, and we put it up. And then we put up the antenna, me and my wife, on Monday. And now it's operational. So I think that was the last thing I wanted to do outside. Now we've got a few more things to do inside, but inside's okay. That's a winter project, right? So, but outside, it's all done. Anyway, well, unless I decide to change something, we'll see. I got to test it now. Anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. And I'll say 73, and thanks for checking me in. So 73 for now. V1 MTV, V9 MTV, V9 CL.
Charlie Echo Lima, VE9 MTV. Very good, Charles. Yep, I have a couple of antennas to put up too, or one to repair and one to put up. So, yeah, I'm going to put up a end-fed 130 feet long at the top of the tower. So, and I got to fix my 80-meter inverted feeder. It's open somewhere. Don't know if it's the Ballon or the coax, but not working. Anyway, that time of year before it gets too cold, I guess. I haven't had a chance to, so busy doing other things, but I got to get it done. And sometimes in the next couple of weeks, we got to meet together there and discuss a plan there for the exercise there in Kokong there at the end of the month. So we'll get in touch with that. Thanks, Charles. Have a great week there. 7-3. Next is Paul, VE9PAL. Come on in there, Paul. VE9MTV.
Yeah, V9MTV, this is V9PAL. For Mike and everybody else on the net. Yeah, she was cold this morning. This afternoon, I tested out the wood stove there. I started up a little fire there to see if everything's working right. Everything working good. Brought the temperature up in the house and nice and beautiful in here now. Anyway, no traffic here. You guys all take care. Have a great week. V9PAL.
Yeah, V9PAL, V9MTV. Very good, Paul. Thanks for checking in. Have a great week there. 7-3. Next is Michelle, V9MAH. Morning there, Michelle, with your comments for the net. Nice to see you there Tuesday at the exercise handshake at the clubhouse. Morning, Michelle. V9MAH, V9MTV.
V9MTV, V9MAH. Good evening. Yeah, it's nice to at least be able to get there on the handshake nights and see a few of the fellows. Not able to make it on Wednesdays yet. Not retired, so can't really make that one. But it's nice to hang out with you guys. Anyways, other than that, I'm just going to keep it short. Supper is ready, so have a great week. And 73, V9MAH.
Yeah, V9MAH, V9MTV. Very good, Michelle. Have a great week and enjoy your supper. 7-3. Et next is Germain, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Bonsoir, Germain. Allez-y avec les commentaires pour les réseaux. Morning, Jermaine, and with your comments for the net, V9MTV.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the net. Bonsoir, Jean-Claude Chédiac. J'espère que tu vas bien. Well, Mike, here in St. Andre, Grand Falls, it's 8 degrees. They're announcing a big frost for tonight, overnight, so it's supposed to be -1 or -2 tomorrow morning. So when the sun's going to get up, I'm going to probably go with my side-by-side to make a little tour for a partridge hunt. So there you go. Have a nice net, Mike, and 7-3 all around from VE9 Charlie Golf Lima.
Victor Echo 9 Charlie Golf Lima. Bonsoir, Germain. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau. Thanks, Jermaine, and thanks for checking in. And my brother-in-law's starting to put some apples there for the deer, so almost that time of year. Thanks for checking in, Jermaine. Have a great week there, 7-3. Next is Aubrey, Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Come on in there, Aubrey, with your comments for the net, VK9 MTV.
Yeah, hi, Mike, and hi, everybody on the net tonight. It's really nice to hear so many calling in, and nice to hear the stateside station calling in. And GUI, boy, it sounds like quite an accident there. A lot of injuries. Anyway, Mike, not a very exciting day here. It's a nice day, but I've been doing laundry and paperwork and and household duties, so that's pretty much it. And trying to keep track of medical appointments just seems to be one after another, and so it's kind of keeping me busy at this 93-year-old type of situation. Anyway, still hanging in there, Mike, and nice to hear you doing the net. You're doing a fine job. So back to you. This is VE1OL in Quispamsis, New Brunswick.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Very good, Aubrey. Nice to hear you, and glad you're doing well, and you're keeping busy. That's the main thing. Enjoy your week. 7-3. Okay, well, at the bar we did a roll call of all 3 maritime provinces. We're going to issue a call for any stations outside of the maritime provinces from anywhere in the world. Want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead with your call, VE9 MTV listening. Comme la recherche de stations en dehors des provinces maritimes, que mettre participer aux réseaux fusion maritimes. N'appelez aussi la Terre. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel, VNF MTV à l'écoute. Anybody from anywhere, come on in. Nothing heard. We're up to 24 stations that checked in tonight, including myself. So we're looking for more stations through the Maritime Fusion Net from anywhere at all. Anywhere you can hear my signal. Outer space, underwater, anywhere you hear me. Come on in with your call sign in phonetics. VE9 MTV listening. Comme la recherche de stations de Neptune sur la planète Terre, dans l'espace, sous l'eau, Neptune pour entendre mon signal. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VNF MTV l'écoute. Go ahead, anybody from anywhere, VE9 MTV.
VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. VE9 Victor Echo Alpha.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Sierra Sierra, VE1 DSS.
Victor Echo 9 Alpha India, VE9 AI.
Stations, we got VE9 VEA, Vern, VE1 DSS, Greg, and VE9 Alpha India, Gary. Vern, the net wouldn't be the same if you weren't there, Vern. Come on in with your comments for the net, VE9 VEA, VE9 MTV.
Tango Victor, Wednesday Night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to all fine, outstanding, upstanding hams on frequency there for sure. Well, Mike, we've been calling in, and the usual thing with this bloody thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. Tonight took about 5 times. So I usually once or twice, and anyhow, we finally made it. We were going to hang in there and get checked in for sure. Give you another mark on the board, no traffic, but we got a mark on the board for you. So, Mike, nice net you got it running, and we enjoyed it. So we'll go from there.
Okay, nothing new to report. Nothing to report, that's for sure. But no rain up here. That's the only thing to report. The same old thing. Same old, yeah. Oh, Mike, we just wish everybody fine, outstanding, upstanding ham, a great evening. Great wake-up call tomorrow, 7:30 to all, 80 to ladies. Special good evening to scanner listeners. We'll turn it back to you. VE9, Mike Tango, Victor Net Control. VE9, Victor Echo Alpha. Says thank you for joining in. Calling me one more time. Putting up with my poser one more time. Hopefully we'll be around again next week to aggravate the airways again. 7-3 is all. 7-3, Mike. Bye-bye.
Yeah, VE9 VEA, VE9 MTV. Very good, Vern. Thanks for checking in there from Chaumalez, New Brunswick, which is in the Crackety Charlotte area. Yeah, Mike, it might just be that you're being covered there, Vern. You don't never know. The digital side is a weird beast. Thanks for checking in. Anyways, it's nice to hear you. Have a great week there, Vern. Next is Greg, VE1 DSS. Come on in there, Greg. VE9 MTV.
Thanks for calling me in. Thanks for doing that. Finally got a little bit of rain today. We've been needing it for sure. Other than that, nothing new or exciting here in Antigonish County. And great to hear everybody on the net for sure. 273 VE1 DSS.
Yeah, VE1 DSS, VE9 MTV. Very good, Greg. I presume there's still fires going on in Nova Scotia, and there's a couple that started here in the there off the 126 there. There was one going across the train tracks, but it's in a non-residential area, but still it's very dry for sure. Thanks for checking in, Greg. Glad you guys got some there. We only got about a quarter millimeter so far, so we need a lot more than that. That dries up in about 2 minutes. 7-3. Have a great week, Greg. Next is Gary, Victor Echo 9, Alpha India. Come on in there, Gary, with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV Net Control, VE9 AI. Good evening, Mike, everybody on frequency. I was just looking at a program on television last night that they got the artificial intelligence actors. They were showing that they're all made up and going to start selling them to companies that are renting them out to make movies and stuff, but they sure look real, so maybe we'll have some on here. I got my call sign all set, VE9 Artificial Intelligence, so anyway, just one of those things, changes and everything. Nothing much new here, no rain today or anything, so dry as a cork here. So anyway, everybody have a great week, and hope to be back next week. Back to Net Control, VE9 AI.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9, Artificial Intelligence, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango, Victor. Very good there, Gary. Yeah, I don't trust that one bit. Artificial intelligence, if they can do create people, imagine what they can do. They could take over your things and everything, so it's kind of scary. And I think about the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's part of artificial intelligence too. When the machines decide we're not really efficient, so they eliminate us. Have a great week there, Gary. Nice to hear you. 7-3. Gary was number 27 on the list. So we're going to issue the second last call to the Maritime Fusion Net for the 1st of October 2025. Nous allons deuxième dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime du 1er octobre 2025. Allez-y avec vos appels. Deuxième dernier appel. VNFMTV à l'écoute. Second last call. VE9MTV listening.
VE1 Hotel Fox.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Sierra Alpha.
Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray, VE1 ZX.
Hey, we got VE1HF, Joe, VE1 CSA, Scott, and VE1 Zulu X-ray, Brad. Brad would be number 30. So going up to VE1HF, Joe, come on in with your comments within it, VE9MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and good evening to Brad and the other fella there. I tried just before Vern there, so I don't know if I doubled with somebody when Vern before Vern or not. I must have. You didn't hear me anyway. Anyway, not a bad day today. It's cool. I've got +9 here right at the moment, and 23 and a half in the shack. With no heat on. I got we didn't turn the heat on in the house yet. I don't think we'll have to for a while. Anyway, got the electricity wired out to the my crank up tilt over tower here. I finally got that wired up. And I don't have to run a drop cord now. I can just, there's 2 motors on the tower. I can just plug them right in there and use it, and then unplug them when I'm done. And that's much more convenient than having to go and run and get a drop cord and then move the drop cord when you're cutting the grass and all that stuff. So I don't have to do that anymore. Anyway, I got a little bit more wiring done in my building there in the shop, and get her all ready for fill her up with campers there for the winter. And motorcycles and lawnmowers and whatever we can fit in there and cram in there. Anyway, Mike, thanks very much for doing the net. Thanks for calling us in there, and have a good rest of the week, everybody. God bless. From the western end of the mud flap, VE1 Hotel Foxtrot.
Echo 1 Hotel Foxtrot, VE9MTV. Very good, Joe. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, much needed stuff there for sure. As we get older, we want to organize everything so we don't have to climb the tower. I'm putting ponies on my dipoles so I don't have to climb if I have to service them. That's the best way, easiest way anyway. Thanks for checking in, Joe. Have a great week. Nice to hear you, and say hi to Tracy also. 7-3. Thank you, Scott. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Sierra Alpha. Come on in there, Scott. VE9MTV.
Well, good evening to you, Mike. And thanks for doing the net this evening here. Great net. I just walked in a few minutes ago. I've been hearing it off and on. I was still doing the dishes. We had a late supper. Had a great day here in Cambridge Narrows. Charles came down for a visit to VE9 Oscar Romeo. Had a great visit with Charles. Lots of laughs. Anyway, other than that, yeah, still putting some stuff away in the barn, getting ready for you know what. Enjoying the beautiful leaves too. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Mike, and thank you for calling in. Hope everybody has a good rest of the week, and happy October from VE1 CSA.
Yeah, VE1 CSA, VE9 MTV. Pretty good there, Scott. From Cambridge News. It's a nice spot there, Scott. It's a nice piece of land there. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we're slowly getting into October, I guess. The chilly weather is just around the corner, and the white stuff's not too far away. But it's still good weather. We could use a lot more rain though. Fill in the wells here for the winter. Thanks for checking in. I didn't have a chance to check in on the hills on the air, but I don't think anybody from Moncton got in. It was quite a ways away. So, but anyway, 7-3. Have a great week there, Scott. Next is Brad, VE1 Zulu X-Ray. Come on in, Brad, with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray. Very good evening, Mike, and good evening to Joe there, and everybody else on the frequency there. We did get a little rain here too, 0.8 millimeters I see on my weather station there. We need a lot more than that now. We'll get it there one of these days, hopefully. Thanks, Mike, for picking up the net there. Thanks for checking me in there. And have a great evening there, V9 MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray.
V1 Zulu X-Ray, V9 MTV. Very good, Brad. Nice to hear you there. Doing okay. I know he's going through a little bit of health issues, but hopefully it'll be around in no time. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some better weather and some rain for sure. Brad was number 30 on the list, so we're going to issue the last call for the Maritime Fusion Net for tonight. We're listening for your call, VE9 MTV. Dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime du 1er octobre. Allez-y avec vos appels, VNF MTV à l'écoute. Last call, come on in.
Victor Echo 9er Sierra Delta Hotel.
Scott, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel. Last call, anybody else? VE9 MTV listening. VE9 SDH, the airwaves are yours, Scott. And just wanted to know if you have your DMR repeater on air, VE9 DSR, I believe. Go ahead with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV and the Wednesday night Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9er Sierra Delta Hotel. Scott from Sussex. Good to hear you there, Mike. I got to admit, I think this is probably the first time I've been in to the net this year, and conditions must be good there. I'm coming into the Moncton repeater from Sussex there tonight, and no, the DMR repeater's not on the air yet. I have set it up. We're just waiting on getting an antenna up, but everything else seems to be in order. I did put it online there for some tests, and it seems to be working okay. So be a matter of getting the antenna up there, and hopefully before the snow flies. But anyway, thanks a lot for calling me in. Really excited. I just put the radio on scan. I got the FTM 300 here in the kitchen, and I'm glad to be able to get into the net there this evening. Good to hear all the ones before me, and good to hear you there, Mike. 73 VE9 SCH.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel. Very good, Scott. Nice to hear you, and glad to hear that you're making progress with the DMR repeater there. It'll be, I think, the fourth one in the area here. So, very good. Also, Scott is number 31 on the list here. So, We're 31 check-ins tonight. We'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. Also like to thank all the owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hands to check in. Il y avait 31 stations sur le réseau ce soir. On aimerait remercier tous les amateurs qui ont participé. On aimerait également remercier les propriétaires de répéteurs et des stations digitales personnelles qui se sont joints au réseau pour permettre une plus grande couverture du territoire, pour permettre à plus de stations pour nous rejoindre. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton and Area Amateur Radio Club website at whiskey.mike.alpha.romeo.charlie.charlie.alpha. Or repeat, the website is whiskey.mike.alpha.romeo.charlie.charlie.alpha. And click on Club Activities /Nets. Pour plus d'informations sur le réseau Fusion Maritime, allez au site web du Club de radioamateurs de Moncton, MAARC, au site www.mikealpha.romeo.charlie.charlie.alpha. Je répète, whiskey.mikealpha.romeo.charlie.charlie.alpha. Et appuyez sur la touche Club Activité, /Nets. Now that the net has concluded, the repeaters are now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, signing off. Thank you for joining us for the net. Good night all, 7-3. Maintenant que le réseau est terminé, les répéteurs sont ouverts pour usage général. Ceci est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau ce soir. Bonsoir tout le monde. Terminé, 113. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, returning the CQ Maritime Room to regular use. VT9 MTV clear.
VE9 MTV, VE9 SCH.